everyone, and welcome. This is Good to Know, and we're in the business of spreading positive news. Today, we have some very inspiring entrepreneurs.
This one was refusing to quit.
We just continue preparing for it.
Running some very ingenious businesses.
So we are at the beer spa.
Come be inspired by their passion.
Life is way too short to live life doing something that you absolutely hate.
I'm your host, Michelle Macaluso, and this is Good to Know.
It's friendly, it's fun, it brings the family together. It's definitely awesome.
I pray every day that I could just have love in my heart to spread to the ones around me.
He has so much love, even after the things he's been through in his life.
Oh, yes, he loves the dog.
It has not been an easy journey in any way, but it's one that I'll look back on and really be grateful for.
This is my favorite so far.
Our first innovative business mixes beer with a spa, and it's so Colorado.
So we are at the beer spa.
Located in a carefully restored building in Denver's 5 Points neighborhood, something new is brewing.
We are combining a day spa and a tap room into one.
You won't find a tap room in any ordinary spa. That's what makes the beer spa by Snug so uniquely Denver.
This is the hallway that leads back to our beer therapy rooms.
Opening a business during the COVID-19 pandemic comes with its own challenges. The spa was set to open in March 2020, but a series of building-related delays pushed that date back, allowing co-founder Jessica French to focus on creating an experience that's in line with current regulations, although she didn't have to make drastic changes to the business model.
So we have private rooms. They are completely sanitized after each use. The tubs are drained, cleaned, sanitized, and refilled for each customer. The rooms are ventilated, and you're not in the room with anyone other than someone that you came in here with.
Local beer is obviously a big draw. The goal has always been to support craft breweries, but right now that feels more important than ever.
So it's extremely important for us to support local businesses, especially with how challenging of a year a lot of people had last year.
Denver's Department of Economic Development and Opportunity stepped up to provide a loan. Without it, the beer spa wouldn't be possible.
So the city of Denver, after we proved that we couldn't get loans from these traditional banks, were able to give us half of the funding needed to open the beer spa, and the other half came from Colorado Lending Source, which is a nonprofit lender here in Colorado.
The location in 5 Points helped them secure the funding, adding a new concept to a historic neighborhood where they hope a promising future is on tap.
We're opening at the perfect time now.
Dress by dress. Annie McGinty has all of this down
Dresses
to an art now.
Are you ready to see the dresses that you selected?
She started her traveling bridal boutique 6 months before the COVID pandemic.
Everything is up to you.
No, this one. This one?
Never knowing then
This is all sheer in the back.
how much it would be needed now.
The perfect amount.
I'll try this one on first.
Okay, it's been good. Business has been good.
No, wait. No, I gotta try this one.
It's called Ivory and Ash Bridal Styling Studio.
So that cape is detachable.
It looks beautiful.
And the concept is as simple
Do you want to see it with a veil?
as the logistics are complicated.
And it has a couple layers.
Annie lets brides
I think I just want to try on.
choose their favorite dresses from her website.
Okay, let's try that one on. I think I might want to try on the
cape. Let me grab that for you. So you can try all of them on. That's why I brought them.
She only carries gowns from independent designers.
Oh my god.
All women and family owned.
So good. Wow.
Sanitized and steamed before each trial.
I love this dress.
So cool.
She packs them up and brings them to people's homes, along with veils, accessories.
This is my favorite so far.
And of course, a little bubbly.
So there's no rush, there's no sense of urgency,
And it's a special emotional decision to buy your wedding dress.
Yeah, I do love that one. To have a day in your home. I love this one, where you feel safe and special. That is so cute. You can't ask for anything more. So today was exactly what I needed.
Bride-to-be Talia Schwartz is picking out her second dress.
This is like a silk.
She and her husband got married on their original date in July 2020. An intimate backyard wedding.
I will try on more.
We should put it on.
Now they're getting ready for what they hope
This one's a little bit flowy.
will be their last wedding.
I like this one.
Wow.
Full of family and friends.
It keeps getting prettier.
Barring any more COVID curveballs, of course.
Just made me feel like
That's good.
it was about me. I do love this one, but I can try on more. Which might seem a little spoiled to say, but as a COVID bride, you'd have to take those moments where you can get them.
Oh, that looks gorgeous.
Love this.
I've got ooh la la.
Because these little moments
So cool, so cool.
are what make the best memories.
Yeah, we like that one.
I know which one I'm
And I know you're wondering,
leaning towards.
Talia said yes
I think this is it.
Yeah.
to the dress.
That's what I thought.
Yay! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty.
A couple brothers in Florida cooked up a delicious business during the pandemic.
It's pretty relatively easy for anybody to do at home. All you need is a pot of boiling water and a saute pan to toss the sauce in, and you're pretty much set.
That is an absolutely delicious dream fulfilled.
We just jumped straight into it, kind of used the pressure of COVID and the situation in a positive light.
Nicholas Bryan is a chef. His brother Greg Bryan is a partner at a design studio. When the pandemic cost Nick a sous chef job over at Armature Works and business dropped off for Greg, the Tampa siblings became business partners.
We didn't want to put any kind of roadblocks in front of ourselves, so as soon as we developed the menu, we launched it.
It's called Pasta Packs. Smart, fresh, ridiculously tasty meal kits, all handmade and homemade, and often delivered by Nick himself.
Nick takes a lot of time sourcing ingredients and hand-picking like parsley and making sure the garlic is perfect.
Each pasta pack feeds to and goes for about $35. They can be delivered, picked up, or shipped. So far, it's a smash hit.
It's friendly, it's fun, it brings the family together. It's definitely awesome.
We have so much more that's good to know. Check out the hairstyle making a pandemic comeback. We've got to take care of some business, but we'll be back to party. It's good to know. We're putting the spotlight on businesses, and hey, we like to have some fun, just like this daring stylist in Michigan.
Sometimes I forget there's a person attached to the hair, and I just really zone out with the hair. Just getting the vision, bringing the vision to life.
Ashley Medina is a hair artist at Bliss Salon Spa and Boutique. She started doing hair at a young age and has been doing it for more than 20 years.
If my mom hadn't scheduled an appointment yet, I would just go in the bathroom with some scissors and just do my best. Really, it was mainly about myself that early on. I just wanted good hair and couldn't really afford to do it as often as I wanted, so I just started experimenting.
She got so good, friends and family members wanted her to do their hair.
And then it just kind of grew from there, and then I started realizing over the years how much more rewarding it is to actually help other people look good versus just making myself look good.
She's also helping people embrace their mullet on social media.
Mullet. I never, yeah. If you would have told me or my friends back when I was in high school that I'd be doing mullets, it was like the furthest thing from our mind.
Now, it's one of her specialties, along with curls, and hair tattoos. And it all started with her daughter's birthday party.
And I didn't have time to get ready for it. And when the pictures came back from the party, I was so disappointed at how my hair looked.
So she went on a search to find a hairstyle that would look cool without putting too much effort into it, and decided on a mullet.
Having the mullet, I started noticing all the other mullets around town, and I started stopping people on the streets and asking the story of like how they got the mullet, since when and why, and all of that.
She started taking mullet selfies with strangers and even convinced her boyfriend to join the mullet gang.
So the mullet is also super ambiguous, so it works for men and women and everything in between.
Ashley says people come from across the state just for her to cut their hair.
Oh yeah, Ashley hooks me up.
This is Chris. He's been getting his hair cut by Ashley for a year and a half now.
I was looking for somebody who specialized in mullets, and then everybody was telling me, oh, you should go see this girl. So finally I gave it a chance, and I never went back. Nobody else has ever touched my hair since. Well, I like the mullet because there's so many different styles you can get one to fit your personality.
He's moving to Chicago soon and says he'll come back to Lansing just to have her style his hair.
So I never really saw that coming either, like that men would be really particular about who cuts their mullet and how and everything.
With one clipper at a time, her mullet gang just keeps on growing. More people are starting to find her, embracing their mullet.
So funny that I can just like live my dream or whatever, you know, I'm just getting away with it, like just having so much fun.
When it comes to hair, LaHose Hair and Wigs is a go-to for Metro Detroiters in the know. LaHose has a line of custom hair care products and wigs of all types, but owners Heath and Henry Johnson say the pandemic almost forced them to close for good.
Yeah, we literally, actually I sat in my office for 2 days and cried because I really thought I was going to have to let my whole staff go.
Heath is a cosmetologist and has been doing hair for 30 years. Henry handles logistics. Heath says in the darkest days, it became clear there was a thirst not just for their product, but also for their knowledge.
So that's how we brand ourselves. We're the touchable brand that educates our consumers on how to use our hair care products.
But their big break came when they pitched to Walmart. Not the first time.
They told us no the first time. This one was refusing to quit.
We just continued preparing for it.
And Henry wouldn't give up.
He came back and said, hey, open callers again. I'm like, yay. And I kept going. He said, oh no, I'm applying. He said, hey, you just got to believe. You got to believe.
And they got Walmart to believe too. This week, LaHose Protect and Shine and Unlock Hair Detangler will roll out in 310 Walmart stores. An amazing feat for a small company from Ferndale.
We were talking to our broker yesterday and he said, I'm going to tell you, this does not happen.
They took us on the first round. And
on the spot, yeah.
Right there on the spot.
Now Heath and Henry are ramping up production and expanding their small staff. But success didn't come overnight. The couple has been at this for years.
So it tickles me when he talks about hair like he really knows what he's talking about. But he got it spot on.
Look, I've been married to this woman for 25 years. Ought to know something about hair.
And they know a lot about people, too. LaHose has a long history of providing wigs to service members and cancer survivors, and their hair care products are an outcome of their compassion.
We developed these products again for a cancer patient because they would lose their hair and their hair would mat up. And so it would relieve the hair that's going to shed.
So what's next for Heath and Henry? Staying true to their ideals and managing the growth of their company.
You talk about the challenges of growing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is growing and it's challenging, but we're able to do it. We're excited.
We still have some fruitful business ideas.
I just kept pulling on this fruit basket idea. Just for some reason, I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
From concept to doorsteps, it's good to know. Welcome back. I'm your host, Michelle Macaluso. When it comes to fruitful business ideas, this Wisconsin man has a sweet idea that's benefiting his community.
A bright-eyed 21-year-old with $1 million smile It's one of the first things you notice about Jalen Greenlee. This young man is turning to fruit to help his future flourish.
Our motto is health is wealth. Choose a better you.
Jalen Greenlee is the CEO of Flora Fruit Company. I quickly see he's ripe with wisdom.
Life is way too short to live life doing something that you absolutely hate. Not hate anybody, love every single person you encounter. Help people live just better lives and to lead people to Christ.
Jalen is hoping his business plants seeds of success. At his parents' Brown Deer home, it's a family affair. They all help pack up produce.
We have a makeshift assembly line. We get all our fruits from wholesalers and different farmers and farmers markets throughout Wisconsin. We pick the most high quality fruit, put it in the boxes, add some motivational and fruit fact cards to the boxes as well.
These boxes will be delivered to customers all over the area. How did this idea take root?
God just kept pulling on this fruit basket idea. Just for some reason, I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
One of Jalen's goals, get fresh produce to people living in a food desert.
Black and brown people do need, healthy role models in their life to show them that we only have one body and we need to treat it right, because black and brown people are dying much, much quicker than any demographic, and it has a lot to do with the culture and lifestyle that black and brown people live with, the foods that we eat and the locations that we live in.
Greenlee is a strong proponent of healthy eating.
I'm passionate about health and wellness. I always have been. I always played sports growing up, basketball, golf. Just love working out, eating healthy, treating my body right.
He says his fruit delivery company makes it easier for working parents, especially during the pandemic.
Their lives are really, really busy, and they love the fact that somebody else can deliver, a healthy alternative instead of chips or soda to their doorstep, to have it in their household. So business has been really, really good during the pandemic.
So far, the fruits of Jalen's labor are yielding results.
It's been really, really good due to the fact that a lot of older people don't like going out.
But parceling out prized produce is not his only purpose.
Help people live just better lives and to lead people to Christ.
Who has been the biggest influence in your life?
Besides God, my mom and my dad.
But unlike fruit, good values don't grow on trees. They're cultivated by good parents, like Carla and Jesse Greenlee.
I think it stems from the family bond. I come from a strong family. My mother and father have been married, I think 60 years going on this year. And they instilled in us to, be independent, allow us to make mistakes, but support us when the need is there.
Just support them in what they want to do and just love them and give them advice, try to discipline them as well, but just showing them a lot of support and love.
The Greenlees believe it takes a village.
We didn't do it ourselves, obviously. My parents have been there, my her father was there, and uncles and aunts and extended family, my sister as well. We're all there to pitch in when we couldn't be there to help make sure that these boys, that they had a stable foundation and someone to always lean on when they needed someone to talk to.
The community, the school system, there's a lot of support.
Perhaps that's the key to helping a child flourish and grow an outlook as healthy as nature's bounty of fruit.
I pray every day that I could just have love in my heart to spread to the ones around me.
That's our next entrepreneur calling.
And today's positive thought is what you are grateful for today.
Time for a little meditation. Deep breaths. It's good to know. Finally, don't stress if you can't come up with your perfect business idea. We have just the woman to call.
She's devoted her life to making music and art.
I was a piano teacher since I've been 14, I've lived a long life, so I'm not going to tell you how many years.
We discovered Miss Sandra through her ad in the Penny Saver, offering musical meditation by phone. The retired Buffalo music teacher has always been an advocate of meditation.
What we do is try to help people's anxiety, either their mental anxiety or their physical anxiety. People can't sleep, can't eat.
Miss Sandra spent time learning the art of meditation from Tibetan monks in Nepal. One of her teachers made a request.
It made me promise that when I go back to the West, I will share Tibetan ways and Hindu ways with Western people. And so I've been doing it ever since.
She shared meditation with adult education classes and more recently, Catholic Health's Life program. When COVID made it impossible for her to continue,
my wonderful boss said to me, well, you can't be here anymore. Why don't we do it over the telephone?
In these troubled times, meditation is something she thinks we could all benefit by.
And today's positive thought is what you are grateful for today.
Her phone sessions last about a half hour. And you can top off your meditation session with the music of your choice played by Ms. Sandra. She's not on the internet, has no television set, and doesn't really have a business plan or even a fee schedule.
The money that I receive would be a donation, whatever they think is appropriate.
Ms. Sandra is one of those unique individuals who just wants to make the world a better place by sharing her gifts.
It should make life more tranquil and peaceful for you.
Feeling more relaxed? We got more positive stories at goodtoknowtv.com. There's good things happening. Isn't that good to know?